Hi guys, my name is Mary. I'm going to be doing the first half of April reading for you all. April 1st through the 15th reading for Aquarius. How are you all today? I hope everybody's happy, healthy, safe, and well. This is for your sun, moon, and rising signs. It's not going to resonate with everybody. If it doesn't resonate, you might want to try your other signs. I think I want this one. You know, I've been saying this a lot lately, you all, but for some reason I just feel like there's a lot of nonsense going on right now. So I want you to know that my heart, my thoughts, my prayers go out to everybody that's going through any and all kinds of nonsense. Seems like a lot of stuff, different stuff, all over the place. So I just would like for you all to stay safe, please. Stay safe. All right, you all, let's see what we got. 5 of Wands. 8 of Wands, the Tower, the Magician, Queen of Wands, and 3 of Swords. You're clarifying. Whoops. 6 of Cups, 10 of Cups, 5 of Cups, action, and indecision. Compromise, ask for help from others. Let me go this way with that. Give me just a minute, okay? All right, you all. What's going on with you guys? When I get the Tower, I get the 3 of Swords, I get the 5 of Wands, I get the 5 of Cups. I'm kind of feeling like you're going through a little bit of irritation, aggravation, stress. Almost like somebody's done you wrong, or you feel like you've been done wrong, or somebody's just been nagging at you. It almost makes me feel like with the 5 of Wands, you know, this could be arguments. And then the good news about this, okay, is because the Tower is right on top of the 3 of Swords, I feel like that this is coming to an end. So I do believe that if you guys are going through something right now, whether it's arguments or tiffs or feeling hurt somehow, some way, feeling some kind of sadness and aggravation, I think that's coming to an end. And I do feel like, too, that for some of you all, there may be someone coming into your life, and it could be someone from your past, especially with these cards over here. So when I get the 5 of Cups, the 6 of Cups, and the 10 of Cups, I'm almost feeling like it could have been somebody. It may have been someone from your past that's giving you heartache or heartbreak, but they could be coming back into your life, possibly. And I just want you to know that if that's the case, it may be a totally different situation this time. I'm not sure why I'm saying that, but that's how I'm feeling. So let me give you an example. It could be a romantic partner, but it could be a friend or a family member or someone to that extent too. That someone that's hurt you in the past may be coming back into your life, and you're going to feel more love and more companionship and more devotion than you did in the past. So sometimes if something happens when you're a kid or when you're in school, a long time ago, and then they come back, they've changed a lot in a much better way, and probably so have you, right? I mean, that's part of life. So that's how I'm feeling about this. So someone from your past may be coming back into your life, and I have a better feeling about it this time around, okay? And like I said, it could be relationship, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. It could be a family member, a good friend of yours, someone, maybe a parent or a child that you haven't spoken to in quite some time. But I feel like, especially with this Eight of Wands, it's almost like long distance communication. So I'm almost feeling like that you may be getting some sort of a message or some kind of communication from someone. Could possibly be from a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, male or female. But I almost feel like that it's going to put you in a much better place. And it's going to put you in a place of compromise, possibly, especially if there's been hurt from the past. Now, maybe this is not, okay, let me go back a little bit. You may feel hurt right at this moment from something completely different than what I was just saying, especially with this Three of Swords and that Tower card. It could be something, a complete different scenario. And then when someone comes back or communicates with you, that opens up to a whole new chapter or a whole new way of thinking for you and your family, possibly. So I feel like that you're about ready to want to take action because something is coming to an end. And I believe it's this heartache and heartbreak and sadness. And it could possibly be because of someone that has done you wrong, or you just feel like that. You feel like you've been done wrong. Now, when I get the Five of Wands and this Magician card, I'm having a couple of different thoughts in my head here, okay? The Five of Wands to me is arguments or disagreements or tiffs or playing tug of war with someone else, or sometimes it's with your own thoughts. You know how when you change your mind a lot, you say, I'm going to do this, and then you're like, no, I'm not. I'm going to do this. No, I'm not. Something to that extent, to where you keep changing your mind back and forth, back and forth. One day you think it's a good idea, the next day you don't. I almost feel like for some of you, this is in your own frame of mind, that you just keep changing your mind because here's this indecision as well. So it kind of goes hand in hand that you all just might be, you're conflicting, you're going back and forth. But now on the flip side of that, it could be another person, and that could be where some of the stress or aggravation is coming in as well. But then when I have this Magician underneath it, it's almost like you guys are like, you know what? I am going to change something that's important to me. So when I get the Magician, basically you have all the tools that you need in order to manifest or open up or make something that's important to you or something that you want to move forward with. So with that, what I need to say is all you need to do, you guys, is put something in your mind, focus on it, make yourself go for it, and when you do that, you'll start seeing it happen. It starts happening right in front of your very eyes. Let's say, okay, let me give you an example. Let's say you're wanting to become a nurse, for instance, but in your mind, you know you're going to have to go to college, you're going to have to get a degree, you're going to have to go through nursing school, and then the next thing you know, you'll be able to become a nurse. So this is kind of what I'm talking about. There seems to be something that you guys have in your mind that you're wanting to accomplish or to move forward with, but you have to start, and you have to start pushing yourself that way. Once you do, you'll start seeing things happen. You'll start seeing things falling into place because you're doing it and you're manifesting these things for yourself. Then I have this Eight of Wands and this Queen of Wands, which really makes me feel, like I said earlier, you may be getting some sort of communication from a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, male or female. Now, it may not be a fire sign. They just may have this energy, or this could be your energy as far as that goes. The fire and the passion and the determination and the enthusiasm that you guys may need in order to move forward and get rid of this nonsense. When this Tower card comes in, it's almost like a blessing in disguise. You know, a lot of people, when they see the Tower card, they start, oh no, I'm getting the Tower card. But you all, this is something that needs to end in order for you to begin in a new chapter, in a new cycle, in a new beginning. So when I see the Tower card, I just think it's a blessing in disguise. Sometimes you don't realize it at the time, but in the long run or a week later, you're like, holy cow, I'm so glad that happened. If it hadn't, I wouldn't, be in this predicament that I'm in now, which is much better than I was before. So I feel like that the Tower card is coming in to get rid of some of this sadness and something that you've got on your heart, something that's been bothering you quite a bit. Now, you may need to, with this Compromise card, let's say if somebody does come back from your past, or let's say if you get communications, or if you're wanting to move in with someone, or you guys have disagreed in the past, there may be a time when you guys need to sit down and actually work things out. Talk about what's important to you, what's important to them, and the next thing you know, when you compromise, you'll be in a much better place. Then I also have this ask for help from others with action underneath it. I'm almost feeling like you're going to have help if you need it. If you all need something that requires advice, for instance, or somebody's service, or maybe just someone to help you move something, you may need to ask for help. And if you do, I think that they'll be absolutely willing to help you in any way that they can. Because I also have this action card, and this makes me feel like you guys are ready to take action. You're ready to maybe even be this Queen of Wands and move forward in this way that you're not going to back down. So all in all, I think whatever you guys may be going through, I believe it's coming to an end. So I want you all to know that when this Tower card comes in, it's going to be, in my mind anyway, the ending to this sadness or aggravation or bickering, things like that. Excuse me. Sorry. Also with this Tower card, I want to say one more thing. Sometimes it's just an epiphany or the way that you all are thinking about something. Sometimes it's not necessarily something that's going to happen, but sometimes it's a new perspective in the way you see things, or it's a clarity, or somebody tells you the truth about something and you wake up, kinda. It almost makes me feel like it could be something that just changes your mind about how you're thinking and about how you're motivated, basically. And with that, it motivates you in a totally different way. So the Tower doesn't always mean that something's going to come crumbling down in order for you to start rebuilding. Sometimes it means just you changing your mind about something. And that could be where this Compromise comes in as well. So when you start talking with someone, or maybe it's a situation that you may have to compromise with, or job, or something to that extent, that may wake you up to where you can understand or see someone else's perspective, and that in itself might jolt you a little bit. You know what I mean? You guys probably know what I'm talking about when I say sometimes when you change your mind, you have a whole new outlook on the way you see things, because you're like, wait a minute, I've thought this way for years and years and years, but then all of a sudden when you see things through somebody else's eyes, or you put yourself in someone else's shoes, you can actually see things in a totally different way. That's how I'm feeling about this, and it's going to be a good thing too. It's not going to be a bad thing. Give me just a minute, okay? I'm going to rearrange. Here's how I'm kind of seeing this, okay? I'm almost feeling like arguments with yourself or with somebody else, or disagreements, can turn into sadness. And then I almost feel like a messenger, hold on. I'm going to put him at the end. I almost feel like that this message or communication or news of some sort, of someone else possibly coming into your life or speaking to you. Maybe you haven't spoken to them in quite some time and you're kind of happy and shocked and all of that all into one. But I feel like that when this comes in, that you guys are going to see things in a different way. It could possibly be from someone from the past, especially with this Six of Cups. It's almost like you're reminiscing about the past, and then all of a sudden you get the Ten of Cups. So it could be a romantic partner, but it doesn't have to be. It could be a good friend, it could be a family member, a parent, a child, a sibling, someone that you haven't spoken to in some time. Maybe it's someone from the military, for instance, something to that extent. But I feel like that this is going to put you in a much better place in your mind, especially after this nonsense is all said and done. This indecision is going to be wiped away, because you're going to know from then what you're wanting to do. I feel like this Queen of Wands, I'm torn. Then one way I'm almost feeling like this is a person that may be communicating with you, a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, male or female. On the other hand, I feel like that this may be your energy and your fire and your passion and your determination, and you're not looking back. I mean, you're going forward, you're taking action here, and you are going to start manifesting what's important to you. And when you do that, and you start seeing it come to life, you're going to be thrilled. Honest to goodness, I believe that. So if you need help, ask for help from others, and please remember to always compromise if that's part of what is important to you and maybe someone else or a situation, because that in itself will make you stronger and make you more determined, more helpful. I just feel like that there's going to be something that you all need to start thinking about or need to start attempting to do, because it's time to take action here. And with this Ten of Cups, this is a loving family. So whether someone comes back, or whether this is what's important to you, whether this is what you're moving towards, you're about to take action. And if you do need help from anybody, please ask for whatever reason, okay? Because you may get it. I mean, I think you will get it, but you have to ask sometimes, okay? Overall, in general, this is coming to an end, you all. So don't try to hang in there for just another week or so, and I believe things are going to start changing for most of you guys, and you're going to see it, and you're going to feel a lot better about a certain situation. Alright, Aquarius, this is a good reading. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. This is your first half of April reading, April 1st through the 15th reading for Aquarius. I hope you guys liked it, and I hope you guys come back and see me. Take care, you guys. I'll see you soon.